What's up, everybody? This is Havoc back here
Hello.
with Havoc Wifey. So for reference, guys, we have been, or I should say, went through and got a bunch of the way viewpoints. I didn't get all of them. I'm not too worried about getting all of them, and just right now. I do plan to get all of them. But as I was doing it over here, at this one, there is and I didn't know what this symbol was. I had to use the left analog stick to open the ledger, and it's an animus anomalies. I have never seen this, and even like the tree and everything. Because at first I thought my game was about to crash because I thought the graphics had bugged out since I optimized them with my graphics card. But no, it's just
It's just this one area.
yeah. So it's actually part of the game.
It's super trippy.
Oh, what in the...
Bex, are you seeing this?
Yeah, it's weird. An anomaly of some kind. The rest of your simulation is frozen.
I can see a loose data packet close by. I'll see if I could reach it.
Okay, but take it slow. We don't know what this thing is.
What in
I am so confused.
This is weird. And not in the weird that I like. But... it kind of reminds me of the old Assassin's Creeds. Specifically, I'm thinking of Revelations had this, or something similar.
Oh gosh.
This is strange. Very strange.
Wake, my love, wake! Soldiers at our door. They've come for you. For us.
Let them take me. I have no more fear. Let me air my wrath in the courts.
They'll kill you before they let you speak.
I'll appeal to the council. They must know what the Mad One has done.
They're upon us. Now is not the time.
Where do we go?
So very confused. Okay. this one aimed at this, right?
I guess.
I think so. This is part of that like army brain in action.
Go for it. Better you than me, because I have no flipping idea.
Because if I had taken that off this one, I wouldn't have been able to get back across. Right?
Right.
So now I should be able to go all the way across.
Vex, I'm closing in on the data packet.
I see it. It's encrypted, but nothing I can't handle.
I hope
I have
this
it.
does
Sending it over.
something.
Alright then. What'd that do for us?
Okay. At some point, I'm gonna have to actually figure out what that was.
Okay. Cool.
We're going to fast travel to the colony, to the settlement. It's at the colony stage. Oh, I did swap for the Berserker shield from the pre-order DLC stuff. It's a lot better than just the Raven shield. Don't ask why, it just is. So yeah, I have that. I can't wait to see what some of the Jarls, the dudes we can have on our ship,
Yeah.
from like later on people. Like, I wonder what like Fudge Muppet and the dudes who've had the game for, you know, a month roughly.
We can upgrade.
We can finally build the bureau.
This will make a fine space for my work, Eivor. Thank you.
Well, if your work benefits us, I will see that you keep it, for as long as you live among us.
I believe it will, for we have common cause against our enemy. They have dug their claws deep into England. Eradicate them where they are strongest, and the alliances you seek will be far easier to come by. In London, they now operate without restraint. If you were to eradicate them, the city would be in your debt.
I will talk with Ranri about your idea. Get her thoughts.
Good. Yet, before you do, there is something else. A gift I wish to share.
A gift?
I cannot show you here. Will you walk with me?
I will. Lead on.
I didn't get to finish reading that. Okay.
I hear heaviness to your breathing, Hytham. Does your wound still trouble you?
It does, I'm afraid. There is a pain in my chest for which I have no remedy.
Rest easy, then. So long as your mind stays sharp, you will recover.
Of course. Though I am reluctant to displease my mentor.
You would risk your health and your life to please Basil. That I do not understand.
I should not expect you do. When we first arrived, I noted a shadow of suspicion in your eyes. A doubt. A wariness.
Is that a question?
No. Only an observation.
Where are we going?
To the water? To a boat? What are we doing?
Are you well enough to steer this boat?
I am. Have no worry. It is only prolonged stresses that exhaust me. My energy runs low rather quickly.
Where are we going and why am I scared?
And what is this gift you wish to give me?
It will not come from me. It is a gift you must give yourself.
More riddles. What fun you are.
Let me say it another way. My gift is not for giving or taking. It is a way of living.
Still no clearer.
It is a thing better demonstrated than described.
And I will wait.
Forgive my jest. This gift we call a leap of faith. It is one of our Brotherhood's most sacred rites. It is not a tool we use against our enemies, but an act we embrace to strengthen our resolve. Like your meditation, it centers our minds, steadies our hands, and purges fear from our hearts. And more practically, it aids our movements, in flight or in stealth.
You call it a leap, and we are climbing a rather steep hill.
There it is again. The shadow of a doubt. Nearly there. Our destination is there.
I suspect you mean to throw me from this cliff, is that it? Please tell me if I'm near the mark.
And spoil the surprise? To perform the leap of faith, you must give yourself over to something greater.
The gods?
Yourself. Embrace the hope that death will not come before you are prepared to meet it. Believe this, and you will fear nothing.
Our deaths are prefigured, weaved into the fabric of the world. To fear this would be a waste of worry and tears.
Good. Then your mind is already attuned to my lesson.
What? How is that already? Okay. I mean, I agree with Eivor. But at the same time, I'm confused by the whole, then your mind is already in tune to this lesson, because...
Yo, you might want to collect that.
I will leap first. On my word, you must follow. Lean into your faith, into your strength, and take flight.
You want me to jump? From here?
Yes.
I would sooner grow wings and fly away. Thank you for the lesson, but...
Wait! And watch!
Hytham! Hytham! Pig-headed fool! Are you injured?
You see? My faith proved stronger than my fear!
And that loam cushioned your fall.
Eivor! I have not seen this side of you before! Do not feed your fear! Conquer it!
I've seen my death in a vision. It was not here. Not today. Yeah!
A perfect fall! And how did it feel?
You spoke true. It was madness and vigor. A purging of fear. A gift I give myself. I see that now. Thank you for showing me the way.
Of course. And thank you, Eivor,
What was with that leg
for
movement?
hearing me out.
Am I the only
call
one that
this
caught
leap
the,
of faith a
the
sacred
jittered leg?
rite?
Oh.
Do all hidden
Oh,
ones
no.
practice this
Okay.
same ritual?
As far as I know, it is a rite of initiation that dates back to just before the birth of the Christian Jesus.
Are you hoping to initiate me?
I might try if I believed you would join, but that is not my purpose in
Ooh,
England.
okay.
Basim and I are hunting
That was really
larger
fast.
prey.
The Order of Ancients.
Yes. You remember the medallion you took from Kjotve's body? That is their symbol. They are a plague, only hope to purge from this world. Like us, they act in secret. But their aim is to rule the world, not free it from unnatural fetters.
The desire to rule is not unique to this order. Sigurd and I want the same. A land to call our own, and the honor that comes with it.
Do not compare yourself to such people. The Order has no honor, no principles, no humanity. Yet they sit on a great many of England's thrones. If you seek to pacify England for the safety of your clan,
Then it may be in my interest to give you aid. I understand.
you desire alliances. We seek to rid England of its deepening rot. Where these hopes meet, Our cause does too. You may think this land ruled by harmless jarls and bumbling thanes. Yet look more closely, and you will find a deeper threat. The Order's invisible hand touches all.
So,
It shapes everything, instilling its poison into every level of society. From the lowliest fishmonger to the richest merchants, from wealthy thanes to useless kings, the Order has corrupted all.
I have questions.
Bassam has given me one task here. To locate and eliminate the Order of Ancients in England, in whatever dark corners they reside. If we work together towards this end, it will benefit us both. You will have greater influence over the kingdoms of England.
And you will have more medallions to count.
Exactly. You should begin in London. I have credible reports that the Order is working now to seize the city.
I will speak with Randry about this.
And while you are there, be on the lookout for our symbol. Centuries ago, the Hidden Ones had bureaus built around England. There were 6, I believe.
Oh,
If you can
God.
find them, search them well for documents bearing the same symbol. It will greatly aid my studies.
I will. Thank you, Hytham, for all of this.
So, as you know, we have the Order of...
Hierarchy.
Okay. So, to actually find these people... Oh, we've killed one. Oh, it's the dude from the very beginning. Okay. To find these people, I think you have to do these
Side guys.
first. So it tells you, like, who these people are. She's been found in a Saxon military camp at Uthvik, across the river north of town. Okay.
I'm glad you're Norse pagan and you can pronounce the names. I can't pronounce them.
He can be found at the marketplace in the town of... I can't say that name.
I don't know.
Lettercrust? Lettercrust?
I don't know.
And then we don't know who this is. The Leech is a Waxen-born... the Arrow?
Is a descendant of Dane. Oh, great.
The Compass is a Fraxon sailor who leads this sect. And then you have this dude who's Kale. The Neil is a Norseman who left... I'm not gonna say it. A noble order of the ancients. The Tongue.
The Tang.
The Tang.
Like, Tang.
And then we have this dude who we can go kill. But I currently don't want to do that. Database, locations, Hidden Ones Bureau, factions, the Hidden Ones. All right. So find and kill the members of the Order. Then find all the codex pages.
Curse you, Codex. Always a stupid Codex.
You're not wrong. Find the way of the Berserker. Mysterious Berserker has appeared in... Oh, that is far away.
Is there one halfway close?
A new home. We have to reach settlement level 3. The Order of Ancients just popped. And something in the tutorial. I'm assuming it's the Leap of Faith. World and activities. No, Order of Ancients. Zealots. All right. And that's for 3. Oh.
Oh, we did something and got that head, remember?
Yeah, but I still don't know what it's... Oh! We found a relic. That's all it says is it's a relic.
We just kind of stumbled upon it.
Yeah, very much so.
Like,
So... I want to see what that is on the map. Because it says it's 3... Speak human and legendary about the berserkers are true. See, if I had went over here and got that viewpoint, I would have got that, been able to go to that. Not worried about it. Launch it.
one of the ones we didn't do. Okay. We thought we did the ones that were important.
We did. Within a certain point, because there's not even one around that one. Okay. So... Before we start hunting the ancients, we need to level up some, but I haven't found the best way to level up, and I probably could search for it. World events we're doing off camera. Some of the collectibles will probably be done off camera. The main thing for this is just y'all being able to see the series, the story.
Yeah. Which is what we've tried to do in the past. In the past 2 games we've done so far.
Let's go. More sail. Strike up a tune.
There's more raiders on this path. It's not a monastery. Something I think we can pay. Oh, whenever we were traveling on the boat earlier, I did notice we did get attacked. Like barricades came out of the water and they were attacking us. It was something different. I hadn't seen anything like that in the game so far, so it was kind of cool. But it's recommended 250.
No.
It's a monastery. They shouldn't have that good of people.
Did we attempt it?
No.
We'll pick up from there.
No, we're gonna wait. But it just doesn't make any sense, because, you know, Christians are good, non-threatening, non-violent people, even though half y'all's history is bloodshed, just like the rest of us. But y'all don't want to talk about that. Sorry. I'm just being honest.
Drop the mask! Raise the mask!
There's another one, like, right there. That one doesn't tell me what the power level, because it hasn't been seen yet. That's...
It says suggested power.
Run up the
No,
sail!
Oh.
Over here.
Honey, this map is starting to look the same, so I don't know.
Less sail!
You did better than you typed in the map. You'll never say anything again.
We've told you everything. Won't you let us go?
That depends on what happens here.
Eivor, there you are.
What's with the prisoners?
Man from the fortress, out on patrol.
We squeezed them. Berger's not here. It's his queen they're guarding. Others with... They must have separated after Tamworth.
It won't be long before someone comes looking for these men. We need to get inside and find Adelswith.
Capture a queen to find a king. It might work.
Only one way to find out. See if you can get anything more out of them. Me and Eivor will take care of fetching Adelswith.
Odin guide you.
The Saxons won't welcome us through the front door. We could find a quiet way, or we can take a long ship. I'm beside you either way. Ah, Eivor. I have dreamt of this day.
Of scouring the Shire in search of a king.
Of going a Vikingur. With you. With our brothers and sisters. Conquering new lands. Forming land.
Cast about this land, my friend.
Okay. It doesn't tell me shit. Why are you so important, huh? You have something I'm going to want. So she's got to be inside that building somewhere.
That tell us anything on where to get in?
And if it takes chasing some weasel across a new land, so be it. I am right where I wish to be.
As am I, brother. They will attack on sight here.
Okay, no lie, he scared me.
No lie, I didn't know who it was.
And of course, it's got a ring.
We'll do this the Viking way then.
our wits about us.
Oh, that now that I know how to parry this, so nice.
Give up, you shit!
Oh, that'll let me upgrade something.
The soldiers' barracks. Athelswith might be here.
I always carry a horn, so as if I said. Gonna feed the worms! Nice gear!
Oh, hey, we have a new bit.
Nice.
That was nice. What is that new ability? So we got one ability from one of the towers. We have Blinding Rush. Use stamina to remove undetected upon enemy contact. And now we have Piercing Shot. Shoot an arrow with enough force to pierce through.
Cool.
What should means I'm able to shoot through a shield.
Now, which one?
You three, scurry. Lady Athelswith, I see Burgred has done his best to hide you away. But what is lost must always be found.
Let my handmaidens walk free of this place. They have nothing to do with our quarrel.
You hear that, Eivor? Noble, selfless. This is the sword you must strike a bargain with. A woman of quality. We seek only your king, lady. Tell us where Burgred hides, and we will leave without an ounce of blood spilled.
Please, I don't know.
Effective, Sigurd.
She is only naive to her present danger, but she will soon understand.
Wait. Those are the hands of one who washes linens. A servant. She is a decoy. Watch the handmaidens. I'll follow Athelswith.
Wait up. Together now.
Get behind if you can.
Oh god.
Don't let us lose.
Oh. much as I want to kill the guards for the experience, I'd much rather get to her.
From me. My husband will send you all to hell.
Yeah, no, he's not.
Quite clever, your ladyship. You're certainly making us work for it.
Keep your hands off me, pagan!
Have you lost your sense of hospitality? I regret asking.
Stay away from me! Let me go! I demand it!
Lady Otherswith, you have seen better days.
God will sear your soul, heathen, if he can find it.
Why the catch, Eivor? She is as much a poet as you.
Where's my Catelyn? What have you done with her?
Your handmaiden, you mean? The brave one, dressed in royal finery? Season change with the others.
I'll take them back to Tamworth. Get them talking.
If she has so much as a scratch on her.
I will inform Ceolwulf. He might have some ideas on how to get through to her.
I will go to Leicester. Eva may have had better luck.
All right.
What about these prisoners?
We've got what we need. Let them go.
Why do I feel like you're gonna untie them and they're gonna start fighting?
Blessings upon you, friend. Thank you.
I really want to hit the button.
Just for the experience.
Y'all don't understand how badly I wanted it. Okay. I want this. I want to get to parry damage. So whenever I parry, it damages them. Now that I know how to parry. World. Oh, no, I need to do quest. This one, world. You have to be kidding me. He's by one of the seek points I didn't do.
Figures. Apart from, of course.
Yeah.
Hey, you got a bunch of hunter arrows. Yay! I don't really know if that really does anything for me.
Right. Alright, well, I'm gonna get this sick point while I'm over there.
Might as well.
So we've captured the queen.
Without killing her.
I figured if I killed her, it would be good on me.
All things mean I fought will break.
Probably ain't wrong.
Bring the mask down.
Brave man slain, Valkyrie waits. Reward for strain to Valhalla takes.
I want to do this one. But at the same time, since I don't know the power scale of
Let
it,
the sail out.
it makes me nervous.
Cannot sail here.
Oh, we're not going to pull it down this time. Just showing me.
Hearken well in Hall of Kings.
There's a
On ocean steed my words gain wings.
Sail out!
Defeat the Raven this day!
Alright, cool. Oh. Hi. Oh. Wait. Coward. Oh, but I have no idea what that does yet.
You gotta loot too.
Come, we've outstayed our welcome.
I don't care if I stayed my welcome yet.
Well, that was easy. Okay.
Yep. Can't complain. Hey! Bang!
And supplies.
Walla walla bing bang. Nice little quick river raid.
No raising the sail here. Sing us a song.
So, yeah.
Run up the sail!
I wish there was a way to see how much supplies you had on your inventory. Look.
Right.
Without having to go all the way back, click on a building. Not that you really, like, it'd just be nice to be able to upgrade everything without.
Yeah.
No other mass! Hush now.
Viewpoint then mission.
Best brace my hood here.
Det tinges is fremfor dem om Galdrian Willa, om Knaua.
They did not like me. I am happy that, like, every surface is climbable.
Yeah. It does make our life a little bit easier.
This was not the building I needed to climb, though.
I thought it was because of the pile of hay.
Yeah. It's this one, though. then I can go speak to Ivor. Alright, you remember my comment about everything being climbable?
Disregard.
Apparently leaves are not climbable. It's dumb, because I would think that that would make things so much easier to climb. But you know. This is a very Roman building for England. I did not know England had much Roman influence.
Nothing in all that.
Alright, now we can go talk to Ivor. Eva.
How do you pronounce the dude's name?
Ivor the Terrible.
Stretch your wings.
He's right there. What?
Hamilton.
Okay. Ooh, she didn't see that.
Sorry about messaging me.
Good timing. We would have stormed the place without you.
What have you seen?
Soldiers aplenty, wagons going in and out. That weasel Borgred is here, I'm sure of it. The bathhouse there and that church, see? I sent a scout to check them both. Should be back at any moment now. Did you see Uba and Sigurd in Templebrach?
Berkrit's wife was hiding there. Uba's taken her back to Tamworth. Something wrong?
My brother, that's what.
No small tension between you two. Thought you'd be more like-minded.
You and Sigurd, you always see eye to eye?
More often than not.
You are still young. You live to my age and you will see. The closer you get, the greater the stink that rises.
Time's up for your scout, I'd say. He's either dead or run off.
Give him a chance.
Can't risk them seeing us and Berkrit slipping away again. You stay here and wait for your scout. I'm going in.
I thought you had missed that.
This must be the should not be seen in this area.
This is bollocks. We should be out there fighting to take Tamworth back from the Danes.
We're to secure our food stores first. Leofrith's orders.
Leofrith's orders? Bah. The king's grown tired of him, you know. That's what all the men are saying.
Tired? How do you mean?
Are you blind?
Ooh, that guard has
He
a
questions
key.
Burgred's orders every chance he gets. That's been ever since the Danes showed up. Hey! You're dead. Out of options.
It's in here.
Not really sure what that key goes to.
We'll find out eventually.
Quite a haul of goods they've hidden away.
Cool. Move the grain.
A shell. Okay. Found it.
Jailbat? Have you lost your mind?
I feared you were one of them.
Keep quiet. What are you doing here?
I was looking for Burgred.
You are Eva's scout.
I hoped I might find Burgred myself and talk him into surrendering. But he's not in Leatherchester.
How can you be sure?
Leofrith passed this way with some men. I eavesdropped. It seems they're only stockpiling food here, but he did say something of interest. Gave orders to send more men to Burgred's wife, the Lady Arvelswith. She's in Templebroch.
Not anymore. We stormed the fortress and took the lady back to Tamworth.
She would know where Burgred's hiding.
You hear that?
The sounds of battle.
Eva, let's get you out of here, now. Where are you going?
I know my way around. We'll go through the market. This way.
I know my way around since the man that got captured.
I don't think you get captured.
Was he just in hiding?
Whoa.
Okay.
That's enough.
Whatever, dude. Die.
They're everywhere. Stay close to me.
What?
What do I do? Fight, man. Fight!
Waiter on who gets the kill?
Are you hurt? Speak up.
I don't think so. My God. I didn't want it to come to this.
They would have killed you, Gilbert. You had no choice. Now don't move. I'll be back.
Where is your king, Saxon? Where is he?
Lord our Father, grant me salvation.
When does their god find the time to answer so much mumbling and whimpering?
You are reckless, Ivar. Jailbird could have been killed.
Who am I to stand in the light of a boy searching for his balls?
Don't excuse yourself. You enjoy this too much.
Stop. It wasn't Ivar who sent me. I sent myself.
Have caution, boy. Until your father's crowned, you're Mercia's enemy, not its champion. You understand?
I understand.
Good. Now return to Repton and remain there until we call.
Will you not stay, Wolf-Kissed? There is no king, but we have corpses to loot.
I'm off to Tamworth. The Lady Athel's may be singing a sweeter song.
Okay. Here we go. Well, we're gonna call it into the episode.
Take
there.
everything.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Show 'em who's in charge. Call me a shooting star.